Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode on Hogwarts Legacy. If you missed the previous episodes, there will be a link down in the description to the place to the rest of the series. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright then.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I wasn't paying attention, I was reading stuff. I'm curious about the dark
The
arts.
dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Sounds good. Ooh. That looks like it's gonna be good. I also have a talent to spend. Let's have the Mandrake out and ready. Now let's find some enemies to hurt. Oh, found some immediately. Hello, sirs.
Don't see myself. Why then? Silence and finished.
Thank you. Oh shoot.
Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
What have you done?
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button for some reason. Thank you, sir, for your money. Yeah. All right. Now that that's done, where's Garlic? Garlic, I did your challenge.
Confringo! Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
I was hoping for some of the, what should I call it? Or do I need? Does it need to be day? Oh, I have to attend herbology class. That makes more sense now. Okay.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Alright, levitation, we gotta... Control its position. Oh, okay.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Oh, you mean those crates I've been destroying?
Wingardium
Okay.
Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Why is there a random potion on the ground? Not gonna complain. I was trying to make a joke for this, but I couldn't think of it. Before I do that, let me quickly... There we go.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Sounds good.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Alright, I'm gonna alert all the guards of fine.
I wonder what that does.
Depulso.
That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Was it seriously all just looty stuff collected? Or... Oh, okay, something's up there.
Preparo.
Button, but okay, let's go. Let's go! I did it! Totally figured it
I
out.
need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
There we go.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I did it.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Alright. Only one way to find out. That's not one of the ways, but okay.
Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Depulso.
Did I do it? Am I killing people? Oh. I don't understand.
Lumos.
Oh, I do stand. Hold on.
Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Sweet.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
I can't believe I have to write this down, but you moon minds don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. If I find a blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you. Sweet.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Nightwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to me now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Lumos.
Okay, as much as I hate to end it here, I got it. Sorry for the short episodes, but I got stuff to do, so I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps out the channel. And without further ado, see you guys next time.